for you to go beast mode. King of the jungle, cause you're an animal. Time for you to go overload. Eat your competition alive, cause you're an animal. What's my competition? Only me. Go head to head with my enemies and smash them to smithereens. Calisthenics burning calories. Bring that fire ready to blow up. Now we're the kerosene. You're a fighter, never gon' give up, never gon' back down. Get up, get up, get up.
The fireworks went off like the 4th of July last night across Central Arkansas for high school football games that were just so exciting.
That's right. It's the final week of the regular season, which means everyone's jostling for playoff position and conference titles, including in the biggest conference in the land, the 7A Central, where for 5 years in a row now, Bryant has not only won the league, but won a state title, but they had to go into Conway, where the guy who led them to those 5 titles, Buck James, is now the head coach. Conway also undefeated in conference play this year, which means the winner of last night's game wins the 7A Central. This one in Wampus Cat territory, and they showed out from the start. Donovan Mamolo, there's a reason he's been starter there for 3 years now. Tucks and runs, and goodbye Donovan. You can't tackle that man by his shoestrings. He's in for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Conway in the early going. Wampus Cats looking to show out for the hometown faithful. What's a Wampus Cat, you ask? It's a mythical being. It has 6 legs, 4 to run at the speed of light, 2 to fight with all its might, and pick off passes like Trez Hammond does there. And good thing he does, because he gets the ball back for this man, Amolo. Looking deep once again, tucks and runs once again, and no one learned from the first time around. You got to keep a spy on that man or something. He gets his wide receivers get some blocks. It's 14-0 Conway after the first quarter. But look, there's a reason Bryant just wins and wins and wins again, and it's because they always fight back no matter what. Carter Ratliff with a big catch there, cuts back inside. He's in the end zone, and just like that, the Conway lead is cut right in half. But the Wampus Cats, again, they're playing at home. Over 8,000 people in attendance for this one. They sold almost 5,000 tickets before the game even started. That was 2 days ago. And Desmond Davidson rushing in there for a Conway touchdown. You know they're trying to show out for the hometown faithful, but Bryant just doing the Bryant thing. Another touchdown for Carter Ratliff there. The Hornets trailed by 6 at the half, but they ended up winning by nearly 20 points. Bryant, once again, is your 7A Central champs.
All right, let's head over to Greenwood. They took on Little Rock Christian for the 6A West title. Big deal here, as the #1 playoff seed would get this one, and home field advantage as well through the semifinals. All right, let's get, speaking of fireworks, there they are right there in Greenwood. After a Little Rock Christian field goal to start the game, that's Grant Kearns taking the ensuing kickoff to the house. But then Little Rock Christian Warriors would answer back with a nice one from Walker White. He wolves to his right and left, and then he goes all the way for the touchdown for the Warriors. But then the defense would also show out as well. Look at this, Trey Howard with the pick 6 for Little Rock Christian all the way to the house. But the madness, man, it was just starting. That's Archer to Isaiah Harrington, who does all of that work for Greenwood. Fumbles at the goal line, and Grant Carnes gets all the glory, but it's eventually ruled a touchdown. Then the next Bulldog drive, Archer hits Arrington. He gets that score right there. And then with about 7 seconds left, Greenwood Bulldogs looking to steal the points here, and Archer with the long one to LJ Robbins with the leap that ends the half, and Greenwood would win this one 56-39.
Hey, you know, nothing puts a bow on a season quite like a conference title. The 4A4 on the line last night. CAC needing a win to win the conference title. Lamar at Mustang Mountain trying to play spoiler. First quarter, Grayson Wilson, the Razorback commit, lofts one deep, and look at that. Jacob Henry already had his man beat. It's 16-0 CAC, just like that. Next Central Arkansas Christian possession, Wilson trying to go to his left, cuts back right, finally dragged down for a sack. That was on 4th down, so Lamar turns him over on downs. The Warriors can't get anything going because a couple plays later, CAC forces the fumble, and plenty of Mustangs fall on it. Lamar turns it right back over to CAC. Next drive, Wilson rolling again. This time, though, he manages to get out of the pocket, breaks contain. He's down the sideline for the first down and a whole bunch more deep into Lamar territory. Then a couple plays later, Wilson over to the flat where he finds Reynolds and Sullivan. He leaves his man flat-footed, and he's in for 6, 22-0 CAC. Now, 2 minutes left in the first half. Wilson gonna go deep once again, this time Josiah Warrior Benson on the receiving end. Lamar just can't run with these Mustangs. CAC starting to run away. Let's show you the two-point conversion after this. Why not? It's Jackson Hampton. He just swats that defender off him like he's nothing for 2, and CAC dominates this one. It's a 53-0 win. The Mustangs are your conference champs.
All right, up next we've got Mills hosting Bologna. With the win, the Comets would capture their conference title as well. In the first half, we've got quarterback Achilles Ringo sending it to Akale Madison. What a catch that is! He snags that one, and it's 6-0 Comets. But then Bologna's Carter Massey sends it to Lathan Stewart for the first down for the Eagles. This time we've got Massey to Caden Gibson for the touchdown right here. He dodges everyone and it makes it 7-6 Bologna. Then now we've got Carter Massey again from Bologna getting to his guy. Look, he's looking for it, and he gets it to Lathan Stewart. They can't catch him, but he's brought down towards the end for the first down, and then it would be Hunter Wells that would go up the middle real easily, making it 14-6 Bologna. But the Mills Comets have Achilles Ringo as their quarterback, and he's just dodging everyone. Ooh, there he is, right there, inside the 5. And then that would tie it up or make it 14-12. And then they would also get the 2-point conversion that made it 14-14. However, it would be Bologna that would run away with this one, winning 36-33 at the end of it.
All right, so since Mills lost, all of a sudden the winner of this one, Pine Bluff and Robinson, wins the 5A Central, and Pine Bluff playing like they already knew that. Landon Holcomb to Courtney Crutchfield, and it's 7-0 Zebras in the early going. Holcomb showed off the arm for a touchdown there. Here are the legs. He keeps this one himself, fooling pretty much the entire Robinson defense. One man to beat, and he wins that foot race. 70 yards for Landon Holcomb to the house. 13-0 Pine Bluff. Now here's Robinson. One man touches it. 2 man, 3, 4th. Somehow gets back to the quarterback, Quentin Murphy. And the defense didn't exactly look fooled, but they still get the touchdown to Nick Abrams. That cuts that lead in half. It's 13-7 Pine Bluff. But now the Zebras, end of the half, they're driving. Holcomb to the Mizzou commit, Austin Dendy for a chunk. Next play. Holcomb, this time to Crutchfield, a Razorback commit. He spread it out throughout the entire SEC. Now, with 1 second left in the half, Robinson stuffs Pine Bluff at the goal line to keep this just a 1-score game at the break, but it would be Pine Bluff and their defense shutting down Robinson in the second half. The Zebras win 20-7, and thanks to the Mills loss, Pine Bluff wins a conference title.
All right, moving over to the 5A South. Lakeside going over to crosstown rival Hot Springs with a home game in the playoffs on the line. Trojans in black, 21-17 at the half. And we've got quarterback Jacob Ormosio to Kyler Wolf. Lakeside takes the lead. Then after Hot Springs failed to convert a 4th and goal, Grady, oh man, can't catch that man there. It's at 90 yards to the house. Puts the Rams up by 10. But the Trojans, they've got that dog in them too. And they would add an 11-yard rush right there by quarterback Matt Contreras. He pulls Hot Springs within 4 after they miss their PAT. Now let's head over to later in the 4th quarter. The defense, man, the turnover monster, jumps up and grabs the Trojans, and they fumble at midfield. That's one of 2 turnovers in the second half, and that gives Lakeside the ball with about 5 minutes to play. They grind it out, including a nice first down on 3rd and long by Hermosillo, and the Rams give Hot Springs their second loss of the season. Lakeside wins 31-27.
The Highway 70 Smackdown. Always a lot of fun when Hazen and Carlisle square off. And this time, for the second year in a row, it's for a 2A4 conference title. Remember, last year they also played in the state title. Hazen won both those games last year, off to a good start this year. First play of the game, Hazen recovers the Carlisle fumble, and here they cash in off the turnover. Braylon Anderson punches it in from short. It's 6-0 Hornets. Carlisle trying to find an answer. They're sick of losing to their rivals for conference titles, for state titles, whatever it is. Caden Klingon trying to find some room, but that Hornet defense just swarms. A turnover on downs. Hazen gonna try to add to the lead now. Joshua Romero Dawson looking deep. That pass picked off by Gavin Richter. What a play. I think he kicked it to himself. Goodness gracious, I can measure that interception on the Richter scale. Hey, speaking of which, why not? 3 seconds to go in the first half. Hazen going for the end zone again, and who else? Gavin Richter picks it off to save a touchdown before halftime. Good thing he did. It was 6-0 Hazen at half, but Carlisle turned up the offense in the final 2 quarters. Bentley Parker rushes it in from just a yard out there, and Carlisle avenges the pair of losses last year. They take down their rival 20-14, and the Bison are your 2A4 conference champs.